recipe. And with that, I will need a new place to keep the anvil. So I'm going to go ahead and expand the hobbit hole. And install a new crafting room. As always, everything that I do is well lit. And with that, I'm gonna stick our anvil right here. So, with the anvil, you see that we can repair equipment. Since we're going to be doing some mining today, I'm not going to worry about the wood no. I'm going to spend these 4 levels of experience that I've earned, and we're going to try and do our sword. We might need some stone. But another one. So we've added enough raw materials that we can use to repair the sword completely. And so for 2 levels, we've regenerated the sword to its pretty near full health. We're bringing a spare sword along, of course. And as you can see, a bevy of torches. We've got some rotten flesh from some zombies that I killed, so if it comes down to it, we can eat that. And we've got some bread. I'm going to take us to daytime. And the other thing I have to show you is that we're going to want to build books. Now, eventually, I happened to find some sugarcane nearby, which is strange in the winter biome. But I did find it, and with it, we'll be able to make the books, which with the new patch can be enchanted. I don't know what enchanted books will do, but I'm very curious to find out. Sugarcane is also useful for several baking projects, including cakes. However, what I really want to show you is that I have expanded the farm. Right now, I think I've got enough wheat set up that I will be able to feed myself with bread, more or less indefinitely. And as you can see, we've got to the point where we have enough wheat growing that harvesting wheat gets us a surplus of seeds instead of putting us at a deficit. A number of patches ago, there was an alteration added to the game so that not every harvest is successful. So we're going to see some of these parts where the earth fails and goes fallow on us nonetheless. We have enough farm now that I never will have to worry about food again. So, we with all that wheat. We have some new loaves of bread, and I have several more in the chest. So, put away some resource, and we're just gonna take 2 loaves of bread and some rotten flesh with us down today. Just a little bit more wood, because you never know. And I think we have enough resources other than that. Put away these tools. Because I run unarmored, especially in the early part of the game, one of the important things to keep in mind is that I'm risking everything that I carry. That's going to be foolhardy because I don't have so many buckets as I would like. So, if I can remember the recipe. Well, I can't remember that one. I do remember the recipe for a metal hat. That'll give us some protection. There are boots. So we'll have some boots as well now. We'll put the rest of the iron away. And we'll put on our new protective gear. And that'll make me notably less easy to kill. Which is important, because today we are going into the deepest part of the mine. And as always when mining, we carry a bucket of water. The most useful tool that you can have for lots of reasons. We're going to show one of those reasons today as we descend into the mine. So, looking at the loot that we got while we were in the mine, I found some more arrows by killing the skeletons, and I already went ahead and converted the bone. I got the spider eye, which I've never figured out what to do with, but I'm sure it'll be useful at some point. I had some more string, which, as you know, we're going to use in manufacture of a bow. The skeleton even dropped a bow. Let's see if we can use our experience at the anvil to repair the bow. With maybe sticks, common wood. I wonder if it requires the string. So we'll take the bow that the skeleton dropped, and maybe with the string. It seems that we can't repair the bow. At least way it's not right now. Oh no, this is an interesting trick. We can rename the sword. So here we are, once again in the cave system, having come out of the primary mine shaft. The upper cave system is well lit and sealed enough, so I'm not going to worry about it. But, as you know, through the rest of the cave system, especially across the bridge, yes, we can hear the monster. So with care, we're going to proceed into the mine system. Sounds quite dangerous up there. There he is. And where he was. A torch. For optimization's sake. Now I will be able to switch back and forth between the two more efficiently. Eat some bread. Keep our health nice and high. Fuck! Skeleton. That guy right there was the #1 reason why I built the armor. Taking a close hit from a creeper in an enclosed space without any kind of armor would surely have killed me. Fortunately, I dodged him out. But this area is vast, and it's going to take a lot of torchlight to get it all lit. Enderman. Now we see the real power of the bucket. And the ender fleas. As you may know, endermen cannot bear the touch of water. So this whole section is taken care of now. Sounds like there's another cave beyond. But one section at a time, that's the way to do it. Zombie, spider. The reason I switch around really quickly is because I was aware of... Oh, there's bats now. It doesn't look too dangerous. At least just a cute little critter. I think that's one of the fun parts of Minecraft, is you always make these interesting little discoveries. I do wonder if it can be tamed with some wheat. We'll talk about taming animals later on. Ah, skeleton. The skeleton attacks the bat. But the skeleton went after the bat's actually a good sign for whether or not it might be able to be tamed. Sheep. Now, because our resources have grown, our ability to stay underground has also grown. And because we have more torches, which, as you know, govern how long we can stay below. Underground waterfall that goes down to an already lit area. Probably a lava flow. I suspect that the cave system that I found connects to a naturally occurring opening. And, we've actually come closer to the surface, which is why we're hearing those sheep, I would expect. I do want to explore down this waterfall at some point. as I expected. Naturally occurring opening to the cave system. Which I will mark off with torches. Oh shit. That is not a good sound at all. I'm gonna remain below ground. That sounds like an Enderman in the upper level on the surface. So as you can see, these cave complexes can be quite complicated places to explore, but consistently worth it. Though most assuredly perilous places. Shit. Must be in this large chamber. I am always wary of chambers like this. The skeleton. I hear the zombie, but I don't see him yet. And while this is once again a primarily security measure, this trip, there's little reason why we can't gather some resources while we're here. Achieving full security in this cave is going to be a large endeavor. I suspect a skeleton's fallen into the lava. I'm gonna choose not to go down to the lava area in this video. Primarily because I prefer to use a stairway to get down. To chisel it into the rock. We can begin that process, but we're not going to go all the way with it. Unfortunately, yeah, we can almost be absolutely certain that down there is a monster spawner of the spider type. There's a creeper. Oh shit. Can he get to me? I'm pretty sure that it cannot. But to make sure that that's the case, we're gonna do that. As always, we carry extra tools. So, most definitely a lot of spiders down there. Very likely a spawner. And as we know, this is the section of the mine which remains unsecured.